Hello, I'm Coach K, and today we'll be using basic offensive and defensive strategies while playing a team sport. TEKS 116.56, Team Sports, Skills, Knowledge, and Abilities. Our team sport is baseball. It was invented in 1839 by Abner Doubleday. There was an American League team and a National League team. There were two teams of 9. Each team played 9 innings. One turn on offense and one turn on defense constituted an inning. Here's our field. This is the baseball diamond. Any ball hit here by the batter into the fair play area would constitute a hit. A pitch hit outside of the ballpark, that is a home run. If a player hits the ball out into the field and makes it to first base, second base, third base, or all the way home without being touched by the ball with the defensive player, then that runner is safe. So you have the catcher, pitcher, first base, second base, third base, and shortstop. In the outfield, you have the left fielder, center fielder, and right fielder. Each team tries to score as many runs as possible. Like I said, a ball hit in the fair area constitutes a run to the base in front of them. They can't go to as many bases as they'd like, but they risk being called out. What does that mean to be called out? This is an umpire, one of the officials in the baseball field arena. When that sign comes, you're out of there. You go back to the dugout. You're no longer on the field, and the risk you took to get to the next base was not worth it. They say that defense wins championships. Stance and positioning is key. On offense, balance is all that matters. And on defense, the way you're holding yourself firm and sturdy in the field is elements of success. So, on defense, the tool we use is the glove. And when we're out in the field waiting for a hitter to hit the ball, we got to be ready. It's squatted down, shoulders up, squared and balanced, and ready to move to the left, move to the right, or back. And when we do get that ball, we watch it into the glove, right? Make sure you keep it tight in your glove. And when you find out where you want to throw, your left foot points to the direction you want to go. So if I get the ball and I need to go to first base, I step towards first base and throw. Okay. On offense, offensive stance is key to success. And this is the tool that I use on offense. It's the bat. Your pitcher will be over here pitching to you, and you're at center plate, home plate, and you're going to get balanced stance, squared up with the bat, little squat, get your eye on the pitcher, get the bat up, always have your elbow up. Watch for the ball as it comes, watch it to the bat, and follow through. Now the follow through is key. Watch one more time. As you're watching, elbow up, here comes the ball, watch it to the bat and follow through. Always follow through to make sure you get a complete hit, usually out into center field or to the left. There's critical elements that I have touched on already. Focus. Focus is one of the critical elements in baseball. You've always got to stay focused. You can't let your mind drift off and forget about what's going on. It's a fast game. And when the ball hits the bat, it can go anywhere, and you have to be ready. So keep your eye on the ball. Make sure the ball hits the bat. Make sure the ball comes into the glove. And more than anything, remember, you can get better with practice. Everything that you do on the field during a game, if you work on it afterwards, you can get better at it. Practice is key. Next, and one of the most important, is physical activity and health. There's some training principles when it comes to physical activity and health. We don't just get to where we are successful in a team sport without working hard for it. 2 key principles: progress and overload. I start out, I have flexibility, endurance, strength, my cardio, my muscles, and I have to work on those things, right? So one of the ways we can work on that is stretching. Become flexible. The bat's a good way to do that. Before the game, get loose. Now, the other key principle is overload. Now, overload might sound like too much of something, but it's not that. It's quite the contrary. Overload is getting out of your comfort zone. And if you can get out of your comfort zone, which means pushing yourself further, each time you do something, add a little weight, run a little longer. Stand in one position, holding that longer position will increase your capability of doing it down the road. These things add to the first principle, progress. It's a constant thing. Progress, overload, progress, overload. Excel past your peak. One of the most important things we have to keep in mind in a team sport is the effects of substance use. It does one thing, clouds judgment. And in a game that moves fast, you can't have your judgment clouded. It affects your reason, decision-making, impairs physical abilities, and it damages vital organs. How are we going to be successful if our body's not working? Stay away from the substances unless they're prescribed by a doctor. And last thing to touch on is social development. Playing the games is fun and everything, and it's a good time, but we got to get along with the people around us. That's where good sportsmanship comes in. Respecting adults, your officials. This video is being addressed towards freshman baseball in high school. So you need to respect your instructors, your teachers, your coaches, your officials, anyone that has anything to do with the school area. So how do we show good sportsmanship? How do we respect the guys in black? These are the end all of the say all of end all. When they say you're out, you're out. When they say you're safe, you're safe. So I gotta show them respect. I can disagree with them all I want, but in the end, they're the ones that are gonna call it right. Another way to show good sportsmanship is win or lose. Tell the guys good game, right? After the game, if I won by 10, I still go up to that certain guy and say, man, I saw you steal that base. You did awesome. I wish I had you on my team. Anything you can do to make them feel like they were good players, right? That's showing good sportsmanship. There's different ways to do that. A thumbs up, a pat on the back, yelling at them, good game, a tip of the hat. That's another sign of respect that we also like to use. Most importantly, in the beginning and the end. In the beginning, set your goals. Be aware of the consequences that can happen. This is a game where you can get injured. So set your goals and know your risks. Enjoy your sport. Show respect. Have knowledge, skills. Work on your movement, your physical ability, and stay away from substances. Thank you.